drug using. We were both arrested. My kids became wards of the state. Like CPS was going to take them from us. Just a horrible,
Wow.
downward turn. So we ended up separating. He was cheating, the infidelity. So I left him. And the thing is, when I left him, and at this time, I'm not really a Christian. I mean, we had sent our kids to church on Sunday and we had gone sometimes, but my learned coping mechanism from my mom was drinking. And so I was 24 and I had 3 kids by 3 different dads. And those voices in my head were like, nobody's going to want you. You might as well just go drink, party, do whatever. Like, you're not having a serious relationship again. Who wants 3 kids?
Yeah.
And so I found myself in the bars drinking and clubbing it up. And in 2000, I think it was 2008, 2000, we married in 98, split in 2002. In 2002, this song came out by Dr. Dre. It was called Housewife. And the lyrics were, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Yes.
And so at the time, I didn't know that your thoughts come from, one place or another. And I was having this thought, he didn't want a housewife. He wanted someone to party with. If you went to bed so uptight, then, you would still have your marriage. You would still have your husband. And so I called him up and I said, hey, I know you're doing meth. I want to do it too. And he showed up instantly that night, the first time. And I was just addicted. Like as soon as I did it, and that's the way sin is. At the beginning, there is some form of instant gratification. Otherwise, we wouldn't go back to it. And then that addiction happens. And so I liked the way it made me look. I liked the way it made me feel. I liked that I could party all weekend and get up and go to work on Monday morning. I liked that I thought I was a functioning addict and still parenting my 3 kids. And so, now, the one thing that we do like to share when we share our testimony is my husband had been sober by this time, 6, almost 7 years. And so from the time of his relapse, not dealing drugs, because he had been dealing for almost a year. But when he started using meth, he found himself in prison within 4 months.
Wow.
And we can attribute that to in Matthew, where it talks about when you clean your house of an unclean spirit, it searches the dry, arid places, finds no rest. It comes back, your house is clean, swept, put in order, but empty. And therefore it goes and it gets 7 more spirits wicked than the first. And so that's what relapse looks like. And it doesn't matter if it's porn, if it's sex, if it's drugs, if it's alcohol, if it's shopping, if it's being a workaholic, whatever it is that you place as a priority but over God, because any of those things are addictions. They become our idols.